Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about something really interesting. At least it's interesting to me anyway. It's new exclusive subclasses for each class of character. So for example, there's one exclusive to the Warlock, Titan, and the Hunter. And I've put a little bit of thought into this. I've toyed around with some of it in my head, and I just want you to know I'm coming at this from a purely PvE standpoint. Of course, these would probably be very broken in PvP, a lot of exploits and stuff, but this is just some basic, just some brainstorming, just some speculating, and just some ideas I had. So real quick about the gameplay in the background, it's nothing special, just random clips while I try to get my Destiny groove back because of my Fallout 4 little binge. I'm still trying to get used to the controls again. I have a few okay clips in here, but that's aside the point. Let's get into what I want to talk about first, and we'll start with the Titan. My plans for the Titan are inspired by the Tundra FR1, I think it is, fusion rifle. It's a blue that's been around for a while now, and it does arc damage. But I looked at the name and I thought, did Bungie maybe have an ice-like or a frost element sometime in development? So I got to thinking of what would be a cool ice-based subclass or some abilities that could be used. So when I was thinking about this, I just wanted to think of the absolute antithesis, the opposite of the solar class. And you think of a solar subclass, whether it be Gold Gun, Sunsinger, Sunbreaker, they really revolve around doing a lot of damage really quickly. So the opposite of that would be doing the damage really slowly. So my ideas come around something like the opposite of the Warlock Flame Shield after they melee. What if you get an Ice Shield? While you're in your Ice Shield, you're completely immune to damage, but you move a little bit slower. Or maybe some type of cryo grenade, where if you hit somebody with it, they freeze in place, and they can have some type of shatter effect, where it works kind of like Firefly. When you kill them, their ice shoots off in all directions. It's like a frag grenade, kind of, and it could give it an extra Firefly-like effect, I think. But that's just an idea for the ice one, ice frost, whatever you want to call it. Next, I want to talk to you about the Warlock. Now, the Warlock in the lore learns how to use magic from the Traveler. So let's say that they have been studying under the Traveler for so long that they ascend. The Warlocks, they move beyond the Void, the Solar, and the I can't think of the last one, the Void, Solar, and Arc, and they go up to just the light. They can control the light. They've ascended to that level, and they're just beyond what they were before. Now, I think that could be a really cool mechanic, give Warlocks a kind of really OP super. Maybe when they go into their super, they're completely invincible, and they deal maximum, a ton of damage, maybe like a 10 times damage multiplier, but it only lasts really short. It's like a 3-second burst of just light emanating from them, and they deal all of their damage, and it's just a great way for Warlocks to really pick up as far as usefulness goes. Now, my idea for a Hunter subclass is still kind of new, kind of fresh. I haven't put too much thought into it, but it's inspired by the Druid class in the game Hearthstone. Now, the Druid in Hearthstone has a special card called Force of Nature, and what it does is it summons 3 somewhat weak minions that can attack on their turn. They don't have any downsides to their attack, except they die at the end of the turn if any are alive. So they got me thinking, what if the Hunter, because when you think of Hunters, they're kind of the masters of the wild. Do you understand what I'm saying? They know the ins and outs of the areas that they frequent. So what if you could randomly take control of a few enemy minions, or all enemy minions, just for a short amount of time, and after you do, they all die. As we all know, in Destiny, there are a lot of mechanics in the game where the enemies just continuously respawn over and over again infinitely. This could help teams with ad control. It could give them a way to just really get their footing if it's a difficult encounter, and yeah, it could be game breaking and exploitable, but like I said, these are just ideas. So let me know what you guys think. I know I put a bit more thought into some other ones like the Warlock and the Titan, more so than the Hunter. The Hunter idea was kind of new, but I do plan on making videos where I plan to go a bit more in-depth into each subclass. For example, like my inspiration for the light subclass for the Warlocks I talked about earlier came from my idea that the Gjallarhorn should be a light element. That's why it's the most powerful weapon in the game, because it's the absolute embodiment of light in a weapon. It's forged from Guardians, or Guardians armor after they fell at Twilight Gap, and it's just, that we can get more into that later if you want to. But let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about subclass in the comments section. I'd be glad to hear what you have to say. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy the video. I'll see you again soon. Thank you.